What game you streaming, Louch?
I'm playing a game in another league. I got the Rams and shit. Rams versus Seahawks. I have to get my ass whooped.
Alright, y'all want to come off this nigga to get this nigga out. Come on, what y'all got? Come on, Jason.
Fasten your seatbelts for one of the great divisional rivalries in the NFL. This is the first of 2 games between these teams this year, and you know it's going to be entertaining. It's the Seahawks going up against the Rams. Now, for the first time since December 24th, 1994, it's time for a Los Angeles Rams home game. And here to call it are our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we haven't had NFL football in this city for 22 years, but football is back here in Los Angeles. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Now the first LA carry here for their star Todd Gurley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Here's Stafford now on second down. And right away, he lost the football. Trucks through it.
Oh, man, right through it.
I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Wow.
Yes.
Left side. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback, and as we saw in week 1, the new rule, this one coming out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
They come out here in the eye.
Hey, what was the score the first time you were Showtime played?
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And this offense often hinges on one of the best tight ends in the league, and that's Jimmy Graham.
I think he made up for lost time when he got to the NFL because in college, he was mainly a basketball player, a defender who couldn't score. Now he's flipped it around in the NFL. Every time he touches the ball, he's a threat to score.
On second down, Rawls. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
As a guy carrying the ball, your eyes are going to direct your feet. They carry you to the open spaces. That's awfully difficult at times because you have so many things you have to look out for. Where's the line blocking? Where's the traffic coming from? Tough to find open spots.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Okay, good time.
So on 4th down, here's the Canadian-born punter John Ryan to kick it away for Seattle. Deep for the Rams, Tavon Austin.
Well, Chase says, God damn it.
This will be fielded at the 17. Might have been one man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And they'll have a short field to go as this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone at the 20. On 1st down, it's Gurley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move, to influence the defensive front, to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
3rd down now following the completed pass. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They come out here in the eye. Stafford, and the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
A bullet throw, but incomplete. Brian Quick, the intended target, and that brings up 4th down. Now it's Zerline to try the Ram field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. And Zerline's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And out now come the Seahawks. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And good to see Jimmy back out there moving okay after the ruptured patella in Week 12 last year. You've dealt with that injury, haven't you?
I have, and let me tell you, you know that expression, I feel your pain? I felt Jimmy's when it happened. Now, mine didn't happen quite the the same way his did. His happened in the line of duty. He was playing in a game. For me, I was just coaching. And went up to try and catch a pass. Poof. I think for me, it was just mainly age. For him, he was actually playing.
But good to see him back out there healthy. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Second and 10 now. Wilson. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Finding time. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And wow, fortunately he was able to get it back, but it's left his guys in a bit of a hole here. They're backed up deep to start this drive. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they split the upright. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brian Quick, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
The emergence of Thomas Rawls out of Central Michigan, chalk one up for the scouting department of the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last year averaged 5.6 yards per attempt. Most in the NFL, of course, City had that nasty ankle injury.
But he's back healthy and looking like the Thomas Rawls we saw in 2015.
Now it's Wilson. He hits Baldwin right side. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. The one running back is Gurley. He'll get the football here. And he is going to lose lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Partner, that defensive win reminds me of something a coach of mine used to say all the time. If you really want it, you'll find a way to go get it. And the defense did exactly that.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. And they've got it here with a 1st down. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's just go ahead and go back through that play with his eyes, because he's got to read his keys. Runner pass.
Man open is Brett for a Rams touchdown. Kenny Brett, his first touchdown here in the little campaign.
Athletic
And the
center right
Rams
now.
add on to their lead.
I think I got the loud pretty soon.
And the lead is now 24. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
What are you doing? You kidding me?
Shift together here from the D-line. Wilson to give to Rawls. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a 1st down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
On
2nd down, Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. It's 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the offense. On 3rd down, Wilson. And left side here, it's Graham. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. On 1st down, Wilson. It's caught outright by Graham. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short. Second down now after the pass completion. Wilson going to give to Rawls. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Back to the ground on 1st. Again, it's Rawls. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Now Wilson, complete. Richardson has it. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Yeah. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a second down.
314, 8th Avenue.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
He will.
To throw again is Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field. But there's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Offense working with a 2nd and goal now from the 3. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Thomas Rawls, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Stephen Hauschka for the point after. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
Time to step aside. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he gets it down to the 32. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
The one running back is Gurley, and he'll get it up the middle. And room there to work it inside the 25. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Got me top and bottom?
What? Huh?
Top and bottom up? Up the top and bottom. And put the chain on.
And they're just a couple of yards shy of a 1st down here on 3rd down. Stafford, and that is incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the 1st down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
And for the 2nd time this half, On comes the field goal unit here. He connected on his first, this from 41. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Surveying the field. Looking deep downfield. The intended target doing well. And that'll bring up second down.
You miss me?
Yeah.
No,
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
You know I be fucking other bitches, you right? Just talking.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And he comes back with one complete. Now the ball comes loose. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he will not get all the way.
And lock him up, Revis. Lock him up, Revis. I got your back.
But he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Stop playing with me.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
You can run up in here. You can run up in here.
Another try on second down with Gurley. And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
House, way.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
What the fuck?
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's got time, and it's complete. Thomas Rawls. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top as we send you cross country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report. Here's Larry Ridley. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll hand to Rawls. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and handle it a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
Y'all niggas
They
ain't
come
playing
out
yet.
with one back and 3 tight ends. Following the penalty, it's Rawls. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Oh, we're not playing for like fun. Not even 12. 12:30.
Second down,
2 hours
following the
behind
run.
us.
Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson. And incomplete there.
Stop
A nice
it,
hit.
man.
Turns the ball
I'll be having
free.
like
And brings up third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams and the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Again, Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jimmy Graham, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Now Hausch could attack on the extra point. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Hausch out to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Earl Thomas, a defensive guy that can make things happen.
Arguably the best center fielder in the game today. He patrols the middle of the field with speed and with fury.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. On third down, Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Fourth down, here's Wilson. And left side here, it's Graham. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
This boy Foster
Here
trying
in
to
the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. On first down, Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Wilson. His pass caught at the 4. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. And quickly they get to the line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Off offense looks to punch it in here from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Luke Wilson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
That's complete. It's Brian Quick. And he's brought down. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Defense showing blitz. On first down, it's Stafford. Going for the deep ball. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at its 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Stafford got his man over the middle. This is Quick. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. And he'll cut it to the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline now for the PAT. And the lead is now 13. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The All-Pro from 2015, Aaron Donald, in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Now Wilson on second down. And his throw here is incomplete. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Third and long, it's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Wilson on fourth down. And he's got Lockett. And he's brought down after a good gain. 22 yards on the pickup there. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on fourth and long. And the offense moving quickly to the line. So following the penalty, now 1st and 5. Now a play fake here on first down. Wilson snags it left side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
And that catch there by Luke Wilson goes for a first down, and he's really developed and come on. Now, remember, Jimmy Graham, who was expected to be the key tight end for Russell Wilson, he was hurt most of 2015. Luke Wilson really jumped his game up.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. Shift together here from the D-line. To throw is Wilson. He's going to looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So it'll be first down here after the run. Gurley again here on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he is going to look. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. From the 50, it's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Drops it underneath for Rawls. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Play action. It's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action here on first down. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
But they're really going suicidal right now.
On second down, here's Wilson. Going to Rawls on the dump-off. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the shotgun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On second down, Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. This will be caught at the 2. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Here's the sneak with Wilson. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And it's becoming increasingly clear now that the Rams are going to win this football game. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. Cuts it out to the sideline. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 30. And he cuts middle, creating space. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley, 98 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. So a little icing
15
on
more
the cake
minutes
there
till me and
before the
Giants
clock
supposed
gets
to
all
play.
zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Here's Wilson. Now in desperation. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Charles, we can say something we haven't been able to since 1994. The Los Angeles Rams, winners in their home opener.
And in their original home, remember when they moved from Cleveland? This is where they played to start things off. Of course, when they left in 94, they were playing in Anaheim. So now they're back truly in Los Angeles. Excitement everywhere.
And the 22-year wait for that home opening win is over. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are winners in their long-awaited return to L.A. as we say so long from Southern California.